Hey y'all, listen. Welcome to Bernita Rochelle's This Is Someone's Real Reality. And we got a letter for y'all today. The title of the letter, what she named it, is My Sister is Stuck with Dating. That's what she named it. Listen, I got a good one for y'all today, so stay tuned. I received this last week, so excuse me for just now responding, but I was relaxing on them days off. Okay, I hadn't even checked my mailbox, and I won't mention any names as usual. But the letter says, My sister stuck with dating. My sister stuck with dating. Okay, and I'm going to start reading the letter here. Remember, I'm not cross-eyed. It is her other glasses. She says, I am writing you because I'm really worried about my older sister. She's been seeing a man for over 4 months. They talk every day, go on dates weekly, but he avoids defining the relationship whenever she brings it up. She's convinced he's just shy and taking his time. But from the outside, it looks like he's getting all the benefits of a relationship without any of commitment. It's painful to see her constantly anxious and waiting for him to change. What is the most passionate yet trustful way I can help her see the reality of her situation without pushing her away? She needs to hear it from a perspective she trusts, but she doesn't follow channels like yours. I've been following your channel, Bernita Rochele. Thank you so much for a long time. First of all, thank you so much for writing the letter, and you want me to respond to it. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, and I'm glad that you have been watching my channel. I definitely appreciate it when people say that. Okay, first, I gotta ask you some real questions here. So, what kind of benefits is she giving him? Is she giving him the nookie, the cookies, and the cakes? Okay, because you weren't specific with that, nor were you specific at what age, because I want to be able to give you life experience information with age. You know what I'm saying? So that's for one. Is he courting her? As long as they have not, I repeat, she has not given up the cookies or the cakes, they can court 4 months. It could be longer than that. As long as she ain't gave up the cookies or the cakes. Now, what kind of benefits? Now, she rolling over there cooking and stuff. She doing too much right now. Just let him do, okay? Let him do. And I'm going to try to finish my thoughts, okay? Because we want to rush things, and you don't need to rush things. As long as she has not given up any cookies or cakes, they can date for 4 months. They can date for longer. Okay. If they choose to. Is she coming to you? I think you said she was coming to you, with this information. Let me see here. You said, but from the outside, it looks like she is getting all of the benefits of a relationship without the commitment. It's painful to see her constantly anxious and waiting for him to change. What is he changing? Why does he have to change? Why can't she just go if that's what she wants? Because let me tell you, a man knows when he wants you. Okay. As long as she has not given up anything, meaning like the cookies and the cakes, they can court. because it's all about courting. Nothing has to be rushed. 4 months, that's nothing. I'm sorry, but that's nothing. 4 months is not a long time. Okay. And another thing, are you focused on their relationship? You need to, if she's talking to you, that's fine. But if she is not being harmed or anything, let people have their own relationship, okay? Let them have their own relationship, because the way you handle things, they may not handle their things like that. So, you could be looking on the outside or whatever, but you don't need to be worried about their relationship, okay? As long as he's not harming her at all. Your sister has to put on her big girl drawers, big girl panties, and she has to do the moving, okay? Gonna be actually thinking that you're going to get him by pressuring him and giving him ultimatums. No, don't do that. The most compassionate way to say this is to say it. Wait a minute. I gotta know, why are you so invested in her relationship? Okay, I have to keep it real right there. I have to know why. I have to know why you are so invested in her relationship. I got to ask you, do you have a relationship? Because if you had a relationship, or if you wasn't even in a relationship and you was just tending to your own, okay, now I have to say it like that, because you have to be tending to your own business and you won't be worried about her business. Now, I know that may sound a little, and to the point, but sometimes it's got to be. If she's not being harmed in that relationship, just let their relationship be. Now, if she asks you questions and all that, you can't really do nothing. You ain't in the relationship, okay? When it all boils down, it's going to be up to them. It's up to them. But what she starts off with, let her know that's what it will be about. So if she just letting him, I have to give you this part too. If she's just letting him, she's just putting thoughts in his head. Oh, he's just shy. She don't know. She needs to get her answers. Like on the cheaters, they be like, get your answers. Peter Guns used to be like, get your answers. Get your answers. If you want to straight up know, the only way you gonna know is if you ask, because a closed mouth will not get fed. So therefore, if you're hungry, you will not be eating. So if she don't want to get her information, if she wants her information, she's going to have to ask questions, okay? Regardless if they hard or not, but she ain't no mind reader. She cannot be sitting up here assuming this is what's going on. No, because when a man wants you, honey, I will repeat it. He will tell your sister. He will treat her differently. He will. It ain't going to be hard for him. Okay, it wouldn't be hard for him. But if she ain't gave up no cookies or no cakes, just let it be. She ain't gave up no cookies or no cakes. Let that stuff be. Just try to tell her to enjoy her relationship that she has. He calls her every day. They go out every week. That is really good. That's really good. But let them have their own relationship, okay? Because that's the only way that I can tell you is straight up. Just let them have their own relationship. If he's not harming her, don't worry about it. And anxious, what? They have so tarnished how relationships should be. It's tarnished, but we can get them cleaned up. We can get them cleaned up, because people think it's all about sex. Even though sex is a good portion of it, and you want to have relations, okay? But first get to know the person. It's the pop culture. It has messed us up totally. So with that being said, I'm going to run it down a little bit. You didn't give me an age, so I really couldn't respond like I wanted to respond. You just said your older sister, but you didn't say what age, okay? Then, did she give up the cookies and the cakes? I needed to know that, okay? Is he just courting her? you know, because courting does take time. Okay. Do you have a relationship? That means that if you had a relationship, you would not be up in her mix. Okay. That's one. And I only say that is because when we're in our own thing, we're trying to get our stuff together. We're not trying to be in nobody else's stuff. Okay. If she is anxious, she has free will. She can leave at any time if she does not feel that this is where she want to be. Okay, like Donnell Jones, you want to be where you want to be, or whatever it's called. Okay. Okay, and lastly, my banner, I did that on Canva. Okay, I did that on Canva, and that's how I did my own banner. So yeah. So I am so glad. Thank you for sending me that letter. Okay. I try to be as mild as I can, but straight up. I gotta be straight up. Okay. So I hope that that was advice, and I hope that that really helped you to help your sister. Okay. And I'll try to connect a video to this, and maybe you can share it with her. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to write the letter. You are so appreciated. And I'm so glad that you have been on this channel for a while. So this may be a little bit long, y'all, but thank you to my new ones, and thank you to my day ones. You guys been riding with a girl, and I am so grateful. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversation